The big idea is the personalization of the American public high school. And how do we really connect with each and every kid, put them on a path for success, help them set goals and track their progress towards their goals. We traditionally haven't done a great job of that, but to the maybe defense of the institution of the American public high school, that probably wasn't its purpose to begin with. It was a great sorting machine, and we do a great job at sorting. Our expectations have shifted, and we are no longer challenged to sort. We're challenged to help all kids experience post-secondary success. So in order to do that, we have to design systems to really personalize the experience for every kid and really help them to really maximize their talents and to work towards their goals. The personalization starts early on through the K-12 system. So it really is a system of schools and really working and addressing needs early on. Here we're going to be assessing kids on college readiness starting in 6th grade. And not just 6th grade and 7th grade and 8th grade with public school kids, but really reaching out to our non-public partners as well with our Catholic and Lutheran and Christian schools to really help kids get a good running start on this and help parents become more aware of the college readiness skills their children need to succeed here and beyond us. So it's really engaging parents, it's creating clarity around assessments and tools and putting in metrics to really understand where kids are along their learning path. Well, the idea is to put the information and tools in the hands of your consumer. So in many ways we use an analogy of kind of online banking. Maybe we don't need as many tellers here. If our consumers are more well-informed and have the tools and the ability to make decisions for themselves. So we're helping each kid and family to manage their own portfolio over time. Portfolio of demonstrated skills, portfolio of experiences and knowledge to really help them maximize their value in terms of transitioning on to their post-secondary plan. We give them a transcript, and we give them a transcript, and we give them a transcript, and we teach them about a transcript, and it's not in code that education people only know. It's in a very simple way laid out. Their experience is documented. And then as we run their transcripts each semester, then they can look at transcripts of kids who succeeded in the path they aspire to succeed at and say, does my transcript look like this transcript? Do my grades, do my courses, do my experiences, do my test scores? Am I on track or am I off track? And the more that you engage parents and students in owning their plan and really embracing and seeing models themselves, it really is it's a partnership with kids and families and teachers and administration and our community working together towards helping each kid succeed. We named the book The Research High School for a purpose. It's about R&D. But people have an idea about research schools being kind of like lab schools attached to a university. And while the university influence is important, it really is focused much more on economic development and the needs of our country. So it's not an academic exercise, it's a survival and vitality exercise focused on regional economic development. So what we've done in Northwest Indiana is have the conversation around what are the job spaces, what are the emerging workforce needs of our region, and how can we as a collection of high schools in this region really respond to that. Now each one of us as high school principals and leaders have a big task here, and that's to manage what we have well. To really respond to emerging workforce needs and be as focused and nimble as we have to be, there has to be some sites with that purpose and support and resources and funding develop versus just saying everybody needs to respond. Well, that's not having a plan, that's having a wish. We have to have a plan. So there has to be some high school sites with the express purpose to do this work. And once this work is done on a backbone of assessments so we can really measure if it's working, then those practices need to be defined and scaled for everybody so we can quickly meet the needs of of our workforce and really respond to our economy.